this message is just for you. You are good enough. This is the episode for you. I know how frustrating it is when you just can't understand something and you go over it and it just doesn't make sense. I know the feeling when your brain gets all cloudy and your body gets all tense and angry. And so today I just wanted to come in and remind you that no matter how hard it is right now, no matter how frustrating, you only have to learn this thing once. And I need to clarify that by that I don't mean that revision is dead or memorization is a one-time event. You will need to revisit it. But what I do mean is that really complex concept that you just can't get your head around, understanding what the subjunctive is for, figuring out cases, ergative, absolutive alignment, or when to use the perfective and the imperfective, whatever it is in your language that you just can't seem to grasp right now. I just wanted to remind you that you are not alone in struggling with this. You only need one light bulb moment and it will come and you will get there. Because I know it is hard, and sitting with bewilderment and sitting in a bewildered body is really hard, but it is worth the effort to sit with it. Make the problem into questions, as we talked about in this video that I'm linking here. Find more examples of the concept in real life usage, because sometimes it's really difficult to understand a rule when it's being explained to you, and so much easier to just see it for yourself when you've got a list of example phrases and you can see the similarities between them. The pattern will just stand out. And resist the urge to conclude that the language is stupid and most world languages manage perfectly well without the thing, tempting though it may be, because that is just another way of unwittingly funneling your energy into the problem rather than the solution. That kind of thinking, it riles you up and it burns your energy quicker. But the trouble is, although you'll feel like you'll be working, that energy usage won't even be trying to help you fix the issue at hand. Instead, take lots of breaks and really lower the pressure in every way you know how. Maybe work on the problem in 15-minute increments and then take a break in which you get up, you move around, you breathe. Maybe use the Pomodoro method, maybe even commit to coming back to it tomorrow, but make sure that you actually do come back to it tomorrow. Don't give up on it, because you can do this, and future you is counting on you to use moments like this as evidence that you can figure hard things out in your language. And there is also no need to scare yourself with the narrative that the world stops until this thing is solved. You can still study other things, you can still communicate really effectively with people in your language, and you can still enjoy your language with this going on in the background. And finally, no matter what the inner critic says, no, everyone else did not get this first time. No, the problem is not you and your brain. And no, the problem is not that you're bad at languages or bad at studying or bad at grammar. This stuff really is difficult. The thing is, we swim around in the most fundamental aspects of the grammar of our native language, like fish who never knew that there's life above the water's surface. Without learning another language, we'd never even be aware that we're even operating within a system. We'd never question those things, and we'd never look for another way of putting words and ideas together. And so when we're faced with a language that has a completely different way of thinking, of ordering things, it's really jarring. Of course we feel resistance. Of course we feel lost and confused. And of course we think we're never going to adapt. But stick at it, language learners, and you will have that light bulb moment. And once it comes, even if you forget that that whole concept exists, even if you uncover more examples of it or new uses of it later, you won't have to start from the beginning with it ever again. So have faith in yourself, have faith in the process, and it will get you there. You're doing an amazing job, and it will all be worth it. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you back here tomorrow.